Welcome. In this video, we're going to do some new strings out of existing strings, and we're going to practice using strncopy and strcat. So let's get started. All right, so right here I have declared 5 strings. Let's just assume that the size is 25, so you can look at the samples that are provided, and the size is 25. And the first string is word that we're going to be dealing with, word 1. So this is a character array. Let me get more space here. Word 1. So this is a character array. That means that word 1 is actually a pointer to the first element in the first character in the array. This has been initialized to the empty string, so the first character is a null character. And then we have word 3. Word 3 has been initialized to the word every day. E, B, E, R, Y, D, A, Y, that's a Y, null character. All right, so the way that you declare and initialize C string character arrays is you need to declare them as character arrays, and you can initialize them. One thing that you cannot do with C strings is I cannot say word 1 equals word 3. This is not a legal way to assign one string to another. If I want to assign one string to another, I need to use the string copy function, strcpy. It's a lowercase s, strcpy, and copy into word 1, word 3. So what string copy does, it's just like saying word 1 equals word 3. It'll take all the characters that are in word 3 and copy them into word 1. But that's not what we're going to do right here with this example. There is sample code that you can practice and try different things. What we're going to do with this example is we're going to do the create new string function. The create new string function takes 2 character arrays as arguments. So what happens when this function is called, because they are passed by reference, word 1 is going to get passed and S1 is going to get declared, and it will be a pointer that points to word 1. S2 will get declared, and S2 will be a pointer that points to word 3. So each element in here, this is word 3 at index 0. It is also, from where the function is called, and from inside the create new string function, it is S2 at index 0. And what is the data type of S2 at index 0? That's a character. And the data type of S2 is a string or a C string, a character array. It's the same thing. So now let's do these. Let's just draw a picture of these 3 things that are happening. The first is strncopy. So this here, strncopy into S1. So this is the destination. We're going to be copying into S1 from address of S2 at index 1, and we're going to copy 4 characters. So what does that mean? Well, this is right here. This is index 0. This is index 1. And this right here is address of S2 at index 1. So S2 at index 1 is a character, and address of S2 at index 1 is the beginning of a string. So right here, this is 2, 3, 4. Right here, this would be address of S2 at index 5. It could also be address of word 3 at index 5 if you're in the main function. All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to copy starting at address 2 at index 1, means we start right here. We're going to do copy, so we're going to start at the beginning of this array, and we're going to copy 4 characters because it's strn copy. If it was just string copy, oh, I forgot the R, strn copy. If it was just string copy, we would not put how many characters. So we're going to put V from here, E, R, Y in here. And so you can notice that also word 1 has been modified at the same time because it's passed by reference. Then at, this is index 0, 1, 2, 3. Then we are going to add the null character right here. That's what, so we already did that. We did the strn copy, and now we go to S1 at index 4, and we put the null character there. Then the next instruction says to concatenate or string cat onto S1 the word good with a white space there. So string cat is going to find the null character and then start adding. So here we're going to add a space, and we're going to add G, O, O, D, and the null character. So when you use strncopy, it doesn't automatically put the null character there, but when you use strcat or strncat, it will automatically add the null character. So the functions that automatically add the null character are string copy will add the null character, string cat will add the null character, and string strncat will add the null character. But strncopy does not automatically add the null character. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing that we just did, only we're going to do it in C++. So we have word 1, which is everyday. Oh, well, word 1 could be empty, but it's okay. So we have word 1 that starts out as everyday. So when you declare a string, this is word 1 is E, V, E, R, Y, D, A, Y, null character. So we have word 1, and then we're going to pass word 1 to our function right here. So when we pass our word 1 to our function, S1 is also going to be the name of the string inside the function. So in the main function, it's called word1, and inside this function, it's called S1. And then we have another string called word. That's this string right here, string word. String word is going to get assigned starting at, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This right here is going to be address of S1. If you notice, index 1, the same that we did with the C version. So word is going to get assigned starting from this location, B. So what we're doing is we are right here. We declared word, and we are copying over all of the letters V, E, R, Y, D, A, Y, null character. So we copied from from S1, which is this one right here, into Word, everything starting from the address of index 1. Then the next thing we're going to do is use a member function erase. We want to start at index 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right here. And we want to remove 3 characters. So we start at index 4, and this is a member function that's part of the string class, and removing 3 characters. 1, 2, 3. And the nice thing that when you use the erase member function, it will automatically add the null character here. So now, after we did this statement right here, we have changed VaryDay into vary. And now this statement right here says take word that you have and add good to it, and then take that result and assign it to word. Word plus equals good with a space. So we have the space, then G, then O, and D, and the null character. You gotta fit that. G, O, O, D. G, this is white space. O, O, D, null character. So now we did this. And then the last statement here says to return word, return word. Word, this is word right here, and the return type is string. So when we return word, that string gets returned from this function and will be assigned to word 4. So this string inside of this function is called word. This string inside of the function is called word. This string inside of the function is called S1, and this string inside of the main function is now called word 4, and the string inside of the main function, this one, is called word 1.